I get it. You've got tons of stuff to do during the week and you don't have time to plan everything. And now you got to come up with a game.
I'm really busy right now.
Well, just tell her to come get me.
I got you. Hey, my name is Eric with a K, and I am the host of the Practical Youth Ministry Tips podcast. And I've got a game for you today that you don't need to do any prep for. You just need to know how to run the game, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you run this game, help you to understand the rules and make this game happen. It's a lot of fun, and it's an active game, so your students are going to actually move around for this game. That's right. The game is called Body Bump. Super simple, and it's exactly what it sounds like. So essentially, you saw in the beginning there, you have your students, these are the rules. You must grab your ankles and not let go. When you let go of your ankles, you are out. If you fall to the ground, you are out.
Brenda, you are out.
That's it. Those are the rules. So students grab their ankles and then they hop around, bob around, walk around, whatever, and try to bump each other to knock them over. If you use your hand to push somebody, they're out. You touch the ground to steady yourself, you're out. You let go of your ankles for any reason. If you're grabbing your knees or your shins or your calves, you're out. That simple. Now, you want to set some parameters and some boundaries. Maybe you want to put tape on the floor or put chairs in a circle or a square, whatever.
Set some boundaries? Boundaries, whoa.
Some sort of boundaries that they have to stay within. And then as students go out, make that boundary smaller. Because it's so easy for someone to just kind of hide in the corner or stay away while everybody else is going at each other. You want to keep the action centralized as possible. And when you do that, that forces everybody to be involved. There's always that student who's like, I'm just going to last longer by not doing anything. I'll just stand on the outskirts of the game.
Okay, play fair.
So you want to keep moving that board, the boundaries in closer and closer so that they're kind of forced. And you'll see we had natural areas where the concrete was split into rectangles. And so I started them in 4 and then I brought them down to 2 and then down to 1 to keep the game moving. If we kept it in 4 and there's just 3 students left, they can just kind of wobble around or whatever.
Why? It's completely wobbly and you can't get any.
You can say, hey, you can't just grab your ankles. You have to grab the inside of your ankles, kind of like you saw in the picture that I had in the very beginning on the screenshot there. But however you do it, it's the ankles that are key.
Ankles?
You'll see one student's got a phone in his hand while he's playing. It doesn't work, right? So they have to be actively engaged in the game. All right, let's take a look at how this game is run. And then I'm going to give you an extra bonus way to play this game that we didn't play in this video.
Go.
Gonna stay inside the 4 squares. Those are your knees. You got your hands off your ankles. That means you're out. Hands are off your ankles. That means you're out. Stay inside the 4 squares. Stay inside the 4 squares. All right, now everybody has to be inside of these 2 squares. You're out. These 2 squares right here. All right, now you have to be inside of this square right here, over there. And you're both out. No, you can't push her down when you're already out. You're still good. You're still good. But get inside the squares. Speaking of bonuses, I want to give you a free gift. If you've not gotten it yet, I wrote an ebook and a companion audiobook on games, totally free. And I walk through why we should do games in youth ministry, a bunch of low prep and no prep games that you can do, and 15 best practices for crushing your games, making them the best they can possibly be, and helping your leaders to win and your students to win. So I'd love for you to, that link is in the description below. Grab that. Now here's the other bonus, the bonus way to run this game. Okay, you can play Protect the Princess.
Only the princess matters.
All right, do whatever you can. If you have enough students, you split them into 2 teams, and each of them has a princess on their team. And the object is that they are trying to protect their princess while kind of the attackers from the other team are trying to come and get the princess down.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya.
So you can add whatever rules you want. Just make sure you set the rules up ahead of time. So if you're like, you can get bumped down twice, you get back up. That's a hard one to monitor because somebody might be like, I've knocked you down like 6 times. No, I've never even fallen once. That whole thing, you don't want to deal with that. So maybe just keep it at falling once and you're out. But Protect the Princess, I think, could be a really fun variation on this game. Sometimes we call it Protect the President, whatever.
Let's go, Goldfarb. The president is waiting.
Kind of like in a paintball, whatever, laser tag, any of those games. So there you go. I hope that is encouraging to you. If this was helpful, would you click the share button and pass it on to somebody else? I'd really appreciate it. And let me know if you play this game and how it went. All right, we'll catch you next week. See you.